All right, welcome to 5.1 Part 2. Nothing new here, just extra practice. And so the problems do get a little bit trickier as we go on and on. So I just wanted to do a little bit of video on Tuesdays, just extra practice. So looking at this here, I actually have a proper title, which is wonderful. But we have find the measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 2. Now, got a couple of options on how we want to do this. And here's the thing, there's no wrong way, right? So we have two big theorems from last time. The triangle sum theorem, all the angles in a triangle add up to 180, and then the exterior angle theorem, right? So like, for example, this angle 2 is these two added up. So you got a few options here. We'll go ahead and use the exterior angle theorem first. So we know that the measure of angle 2, that outside angle, is equal to the inside ones added up. So 42 plus 30. Still haven't found my calculator, but that was pretty obvious, 72, okay? So now we have a few options. The easiest one is going to be to note that 1 and 2 make a linear pair. So we can go 72 plus the measure of angle 1 is 180. Subtract the 72, get 108, and be done. Okay? There were other options. You could have found 1 first by doing, hey, these three make 180, subtract it off, and then do the same thing at the end. Really doesn't matter. There's not a faster way or anything. That's just what I saw first. Okay? So make sure you understand those two theorems, and a lot of these problems are going to really fall together. Okay? Number 2, very small, but pretty simple, right? Now, if you're looking at this and you don't know where to start, easiest thing is, hey, I have 3 angles in a triangle. What do I know about that? Okay? Well, I know that triangles always add up to 180. So, take the things, 3x plus 28, plus 5x plus 52, plus 2x minus 10, and set it equal to 180, okay? Just an algebra problem at this point. So we have 3, 5, and 2. What is that? 8, 10? 10x? 28 and 52 is 80, minus 10 is 70. So just combining like terms there. Subtract the 70. Should be 11. Okay, for x. Now, again, geometry. This is something you should always ask yourself. Am I done? Okay, so the question asks for measure of angle B. We have not found that yet. So, the measure of angle B, 5 times whatever x is 11, plus 52, that's 55, plus 52, which is, what is that, 107? Okay? So measure of angle B is 107 degrees. Not the hardest problem in the world, but just be really careful, because when we give you your assessment, be careful that you answer the question that's asked. Don't just put what you think it is, okay? And on to the last page for this one. We have example 3. The measure of one acute angle in a right triangle is 8 times the measure of the other. Find the measure of each angle. So these are the really tricky ones, right? There's no picture. It's very scary. Nothing to it, okay? Not hard at all. So, step 1, let's draw a picture. It says a right triangle. That's the key there. So we actually know what one of the angles is. One of them is like that, okay? Now, it doesn't matter which one's which, but we'll call this one x. The measure of one acute angle in a right triangle is 8 times the other. So if this is x, this one could be 8x. Okay? And now once you have that picture, very easy, right? You just do the 3 added up. Set equal to 180. Triangles always add up to 180. Okay, combine like terms. Subtract the 90. Divide by 9. And you're done. Okay, we want to find the measure of each angle. So angle 1 is 10 degrees. This one's 80, and that one is, of course, 90. So we're good to go. Okay, nothing too hard there. And we're on to the last one. Find the value of x and y. This one's a good one. Okay, so we have a couple things here. Important to note is that we actually have all those angle pairs from before. Okay, remember chapter 3? If we do this, we have corresponding angles because we have 2 lines cut by a transversal. So that might come up here. Okay? So, what we can start with, if this is 30, okay, and this is 90, if that one's 90, then this one is 90. And there's a very obvious reason for that. And that reason is that they are vertical angles. Now, however, if this is 90, so is this one, because those are a linear pair, and same there. So you actually get perpendicular, like a box right there, right? So if this is 90 and this is 30, then this one right here has to be 180 minus 90 minus 30, which is 60. Okay? So that's not too bad. But now we get to kind of just jump, right? If you go back to this sideways picture, if you recall, these two right here are interior angles that are on opposite sides of the transversal, and so y is the same as 30. So y equals 30. The reason is alternate interior angles. Same thing for x. X is going to be 60 by alternate interior angles. Okay? If you didn't catch that those lines are parallel right away and that you can use the chapter 3 stuff, there's not really anything you could have done. But that stuff that we've learned should be easy. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know, but that will end Tuesday. On to 5.2 tomorrow. Thanks for watching.